So yeah, you saw the title and you clicked on this video. I'm not going to waste any more time, so let's get into it. Now if you don't know what a game jam is, let me enlighten you. Here's the base idea. Make a game, usually with a set theme or restriction, within the time limit. I had a week to make a Paradox themed game for the Milk Jam 2, and I had no ideas. So, I started typing ideas, and I came up with all puzzle games. Now I'm no genius at making puzzles, but I couldn't think of anything else, so I ultimately decided on door number 1. I would make a game where you create paradoxes, and the game deletes the thing that is being paradoxed. Being paradoxed? Is that the... I drew out the plans for all the levels, and then I went to bed. I woke up with an idea to make my game a little more unique. I would make use of Unity's ability to have a transparent game window, and Windows' message boxes. So I opened a new Unity project, found a CodeMonkey video, and got straight to work. As you can see, it was working, but I wanted the message box to actually have a little exclamation point in it. There we go. Now that I worked that out, it was time to actually create the Unity project for the game and block out the first level. It was at this point I did a playtest and I decided, yep, it's a pretty fun premise. So I took the next obvious step, which was to make a tileset. A tileset is basically a set of sprites that you can paint levels with, like in Mario Maker. Now I'm normally the kind of guy who's really bad at pixel art, but I gotta say, this was pretty good, with references. Now armed with the tileset, I blocked out the rest of the levels and added a bit of camera movement to move between levels. As you can see, the camera movement worked absolutely perfectly. You see what I did there? I made a very original joke where I said it was working perfectly, however it wasn't, and then I filled in level 2, which I unfortunately forgot to record, so we're just gonna go to day 3. I decided I'd just work on each level in order, which you know makes sense. Anyway, for level 4 I started work on the time machine. First, I made it transport you to the past. Then I made the effect for when you and I gotta say, I was pretty proud of it. At this point, I pretty much had the base game done, so I decided to make the rest of the art to make it look less empty. For the time machine, I decided to make it a TARDIS, because what better time machine than a TARDIS, right? I also made a little instruction panel for the TARDIS that pops up when you go near it. Then I went ahead and made a background and restart instructions, and I coded the restart functionality. At this point, it was getting pretty late and I was getting pretty tired, and I was starting to lose my common sense, so I headed off to bed. In the morning, I started by making the start menu. I added all the objects from the levels, a title, play button, credits button, and quit button, and bam, start menu. Yeah, intro, boom. Yeah, credits, boom. At this point, my game was 90% complete, so I sprinkled some sound design and other pizzazz onto it, and it was ready for the final playtest. But I won't be showing it because I want you to actually have a reason to play the game. So the game evidently didn't take me the whole week, and I'm actually really proud of that. I made the game page, uploaded the game, and kaboom, submitted. I tried to make a WebGL build so you could play it in your browser, but because it can't interact with the Windows infrastructure, the message boxes kinda just entirely broke the game. So I decided to make it download only. I've submitted the game and I've gotta say, I'm pretty proud of it for only being made in 5 days. I've actually learned a lot of things from this project, such as how to keep the UI the same size in-game, no matter the size of the screen. You just drag the match screen width or height slider all the way to 1. Well, you live and you learn, I guess. I had a lot of fun making this game, as not only was it the first game jam that I actually submitted a game, but also I would be creating my first ever devlog, which, hey, you're watching right now. If you've actually made it this far and you're not like away or asleep or something, I just want to say thank you. It's been a lot of fun. Make sure to go check out the 3 other games. Yeah, this was a pretty small jam. And check out Lactose, the organizer of the jam. The links to my game, the jam, and Lactose's YouTube channel will all be in the description down below. If you've enjoyed the video, please drop a like and subscribe. Or don't, that's okay too. See you guys in the next video. Goodbye!